Alright, this video I'm going to cover how to do some maintenance or repair on a FX Impact 25 or 30 cal telescoping rod, shroud I mean. I have two of them here. Alright, in case there's going to be a lot of lead buildup in here, so once in a while you need to clean this. Alright, or somehow one of the O-rings got mistracked and it's hard to telescope it in and out, like something is binding, gets jammed. Alright, I'll show you how to take it apart. Easiest way to take it apart. Alright, in the front here, you could remove this. They're not Loctite on both of these. They're not, so yours is not gonna be any different. What you do is get a needle nose similar to this. Try to get this on there. Alright, they're not on there pretty tight. Alright, this has already been cleaned, but there will be a lot of lead here build up, dust. Alright, I'll clean that off, and you gradually push the shroud through. Now you kind of rotate and push same time, because there's one large O-ring right there you need to pass through. Alright, alright, what do you see inside is you got a split bushing here. Is a Delron bushing, so when you fully telescope, it'll keep the extended part aligned. Alright, so you don't have that much play when it's fully extended. So this, don't lose this. Alright, this is like a split. Alright, maybe over time, I don't think it'll wear out, but if you want tighter, I would machine another bushing. If you just want to play around with it, you want to mess around with the clearance. Anyway, there's two O-ring grooves here. I replaced the O-ring. I'll show you one O-ring here. Alright, got split in half. Alright, when you reinstall new O-rings, make sure it's fully cleaned. Alright, no lead, dust. Then inside, you need to clean it inside also. What I used was, I just put a rag and put it inside and push it through. Do it several times so you see no more lead dust. Alright, now we're going to remove the O-rings that's on there so we can install new ones. So we're in the front here. One. Then I already discarded. There's only one left. There's two O-rings here you gotta remove. Alright, and inside here where a barrel rides, sometimes they don't need replacement, but if you do, I'm just gonna demonstrate how to remove it. I use a little O-ring scribe. I'm gonna get my glasses on. You just poke at it. And it comes out. Alright. And you gotta clean the groove where the O-ring sits. Make sure it's clean. and one in the front. Make sure it's clean. I already cleaned these guys earlier. Alright, wipe it down, get it all done. And what I do was lightly put some silicone whole length here. Alright, also you need to re-lube inside this. I use a swab with silicone in there, and the O-ring will push the rest of it in and lubricate the whole length, because it's like a piston. So you want less friction, you want to go in and out smooth, lubricate it. Alright, let's install this O-ring. This piece here has a washer fitting to remove it, right? But they're Loctite. I don't recommend removing that. Don't need to. That's where the barrel threads into. Alright, first thing we're going to install a new O-ring at the rear of the shroud. What I'm using is 2.5 by 14 mil. Let me I don't know what's focus or what, but anyway, let's put it in. For me, easiest way for me to put it in. You watch here. I use this to get a part of the O-ring to sit on the O-ring groove. When it's on the O-ring groove, alright, and keep the scribe there so it won't come out of the O-ring groove, you just push the remaining O-ring in a clockwise motion. What I'll do is it will fall into place. Let's kind of rotate and it's in there. Alright, then we'll do the forward one. The forward one is 2.5 by 20 mil. It's gonna lube it up. Alright, then the two small O-rings here. It's 23 by 1 mil. Takes two. Relube it. Slide it over to the front end. And make sure it's fully seated. This bushing, double arm bushing is in place. Alright. Then we'll slide it out rear to front. Well, you slide it in like this. Alright. You gotta make sure which side is which. Alright. You get different threads on there, and it won't screw on if you get. Anyway, I forgot to remove this piece here in the rear. There's another bushing here, but you don't need really to remove it. There's no O-ring in there. But it's easier to, you get a jammed O-ring in here. Don't pull it out this way. It's just hard. The O-ring gets jammed, and you'd be, trying to pry that little O-ring apart. And it's easier to shove it forward. Alright, let's make sure it's hand tight. This, maybe we're gonna slide it in this way. Alright, so make sure you split in. You gotta close it as much as you can, because you need to fit inside this tube. Yeah. So when it's in, you this O-ring doesn't have a really deep O-ring groove because it's got thin wall tubing. So they're very easy to get them off track. When you get them off track inside, they're going to jam on you. So just kind of lightly go over them, kind of lightly rotate. All right. When you're over them, when you're in this position, the other side will come out this other bushing. All right. Then it's a matter of pushing it in. I like to re-lube this section here. Push it in. Then you push the rest with the forward end cap. And you just lightly seat it, slightly. Okay. Then this side, make sure this bushing is lightly tight also. Now kind of cycle it. Alright, smooth, not binding. And there you go. You get you fully resealed and cleaned the telescoping shroud of the impact. Alright, any question on the O-ring size and where to get them, PM me. Alright, it's really nice telescoping shroud, but requires maintenance, and I provided this video for people that have doesn't know how to remove it, how to do maintenance on it. It's quite simple. It just requires no ring and cleaning. Alright, we'll catch you in the next video.